truly free. Find out what it means to be free in Christ in this episode of 5 Minutes Closer. I'm Vaughn Weatherford, and this is 5 Minutes Closer. For the next 5 minutes, let's explore some biblical truths and apply them to your life. No podcast, including this one, can transform your life or give you what you really need. Only Jesus can do that. You can find out why in what I've called the first five episodes of 5 Minutes Closer. Each following episode explores scriptural truths that, if you follow them, will bring you 5 minutes closer to the person God created you to be. Let's see if we can get you 5 minutes closer. The United States flag has a fascinating history. In 1777, Congress adopted a flag of 13 stripes, alternating red and white, with a union of 13 stars of white on a blue field. Tradition holds that George Washington commissioned Betsy Ross to sew the very first American flag. For a time, the nation added a star and a stripe for each new state that joined the Union. By 1795, there were 15 stars and 15 stripes. Congress realized that wouldn't be practical, and in 1818, Congress set the number of stripes at 13, adding new stars only. The nation did not fix the design of the flag for several years. Flags featured stars in various configurations, differing in size and varying numbers of points. In 1912, President William Howard Taft signed an executive order fixing the relative dimensions of the flag design. The last time the design changed was in 1960, when the nation added the 50th star to represent Hawaii. When most people look at a flag, it isn't the size of the stars or their placement that we notice. When most people look at a flag, they see what it represents, the freedom we share as Americans. That's what's important to us. Jesus defined true freedom in John chapter 8, beginning with verse 31. So Jesus said to the Jews who had believed him, "If you abide in my word, you are truly my disciples, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." They answered him, "We are the offspring of Abraham, and have never been enslaved to anyone. How is it that you say you will become free?" Jesus answered them, "Truly, truly, I say to you, everyone who practices sin is a slave to sin. The slave does not remain in the house forever. The Son remains forever. So if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed." After yet another challenge from the religious leaders, Jesus turned to his followers and challenged them with a new teaching. He told them not simply to follow his teachings, but to live them. In other words, Jesus said that to be his disciple, they would have to live out his teachings. This doesn't mean that we earn or work our way into salvation. That can't be done. We would be without hope if that were the case, for no one could live up to that requirement. But Jesus isn't speaking about salvation. He's talking about discipleship. One commentator put it this way: your future loyalty to Christ's teachings proves the reality of your present profession. In other words, if you claim to follow Christ but don't follow his teachings, you're not really following him. But Jesus doesn't stop there. As we follow Christ, living out his teachings in our lives, something else happens. We will know the truth, and that truth will set us free. The truth here is not some philosophical concept, it's Jesus himself. He proclaimed himself to be the way, the truth, and the life. To know him is to know the truth, and to know the truth is to be set free. My daughter had a pet hamster. He lived in a refashioned aquarium. His world consisted of a 12 by 24-inch glass box. He didn't seem to mind. His life consisted of two things, as far as I could tell: eating and sleeping. He accomplished both of those things in his box. Sin can be like that. It's a deceiving narcotic, fooling us into thinking that we're free when we're not. Only Jesus provides true freedom. Remind yourself this week that it is in Christ you are truly free, because now you're 5 minutes closer. My prayer is that these 5 minutes have challenged you, inspired you, and caused you to consider applying God's message for your life from His Word. To find out more, visit our website at 5minutescloser.com. Join me next time to see if we can get you 5 minutes closer.